Good day, fellow observers. Today we are going to do a Popeyes test, and it's gonna be a 13-minute drive, 2 miles. Let me activate FSD. Alright, so I'm on a double parked state, and let's see if FSD will move. So it's making a left turn signal now. Alright, good. So now it's starting to move. Okay, I think FSD is gonna use a different route this time. It's just gonna go straight instead of going here on the left side. I mean, making a left turn here. So we are at an all-way. Okay, nice. So we are going straight.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 64th Street, then turn left onto Woodside Avenue. Now turn right onto 64th Street.
So we are making a right turn here on stop. Okay, good. It's stopping and it's inching a bit forward. Okay, good. Alright, now we're at a stop again.
Now turn left onto Woodside Avenue.
So we're making a left. Okay, good. Alright, so it sees the car. Okay, we should have a clear path. Alright, nice.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 65th Place.
Okay, so we are making a right here.
Now turn right onto 65th Place.
At 65th Place. So we're just waiting for the green light here, and now we're on. Okay, good.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Queens Blvd. Now turn left onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, now we're making a left here to Queens Blvd. We're just waiting for a green light. Okay, so this left turn here is a bit challenging, and as you can see, there are a lot of vehicles, so I could see that FSD is trying to push forward. And we may have a window here, maybe not yet. Okay, I do think we have a window now. Alright, good, good, good. Okay, good. So we have a chime here. Now we have a green light. So in 0.4 miles, we are making a bare right again here on the right side of Queens Blvd. So this is still Queens Blvd, but there's a division between these 4 lanes. Now let's see if FSD can make the turn, because in 12.5 it wasn't able to, and it caused a lot of recalculation and disengagements from my part. Now let's see
In 500 feet, bear right to stay on Queens Blvd.
So I think it will miss this bear right because we are not at the rightmost lane. Okay, we have a green light now and it's a moment of truth. Can we make it?
Now bear right to stay on Queens Blvd.
No, I don't think so because FSD is not attempting to make a lane change. Alright, so now I'm interested, where does it think it should go? Okay, it's gonna go straight. May need to be ready to disengage here. So as you can see here, we're already not on the route, and FSD...
Now turn left onto Grand Avenue.
Okay, so I'm disengaged because FSD is trying to make a left turn that's too late, and it's gonna make a left turn that is not on the left turn bay. So I'm gonna re-engage it one more time. So I
In
think
500 feet, take the Queens Blvd ramp on the right.
it made the same mistake as it did the last time. Okay, good. So we have to make another lane change here, and let's see if we can make it. So I've been trying to send a Tesla message on the disengagement. I forgot. I was able to remember it just now, but I forgot it on the previous test, the Jollibee test, the very last disengagement. So be patient with me, guys. I'm trying to remember it on the spot while trying to take over as FSD is getting disengaged. So it might take some time for me to practice that, but yes, I would really love to send those notes over. And now just going back to our drive, let's see if FSD can make it.
Now take the Queens Blvd ramp on the right.
Okay, I think it can. I think it can. Although we got a honk from behind though, I would have to be honest and say that was a bit of a tight lane change. So, you know, that's something that you have to be aware of when using FSD, and also whatever profile you're using. Now, we are going to merge here. And this is also a bit of a busy way, but I think we're good for this time. Now, we are going straight past this red light, and then we're going to make a U-turn under that overpass. The thing is though, is that the last time, which is 12.5, Popeyes, on the Popeyes test, FSD got lost, went to this same route, but missed the left turn to Queens Blvd. So I have a gut feeling that that's what's gonna happen again. But I still would love to be wrong on this one. So let's see, we're just waiting for red to turn green, and let's see if FSD will go to the left turn bay under that overpass, because the last time it wasn't able to. Okay, now we have a green light here. So we are going straight. Now,
in 500 feet, turn left onto Elliot Avenue.
Okay,
then
let's
turn
see.
left onto Queens Blvd.
Let's see if it will make it to the left turn bay.
Now turn left onto Elliot Avenue.
Okay, now we have a green light here. Okay, so we are making a left. Okay,
Now turn
Alright.
left onto Queens Blvd.
so it missed. So I'm gonna disengage because FSD wants to go left, but it didn't go to the left turn bay. So I am taking over in the meantime, waiting for this green light. So again, 12.5.1.1 made the same mistake. And so we have a green light, so I'm now moving forward. And I will reactivate FSD right here. Okay, so we are now...
In 500 feet, turn right onto Junction Boulevard.
We are now on FSD session. I mean, FSD
now
is now
turn
back.
right onto Junction Boulevard.
My brain is like being tested right now. So we're turning right here on Junction. And so the last Popeyes Test, we made a left turn.
In 500 feet, turn right onto 62nd Drive.
Okay, so now we are turning right here to 62nd Drive. And we are making a right turn here. Alright, good adjustment.
Now turn right onto 62nd Drive.
With the double parked car. Okay, now we have pedestrian, let's see. Okay, alright, FSD is aware, and so now we continue. And now we make a right here at the light. So I'm not so sure why FSD is not going to this right lane. Okay, good.
Now turn right onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, this is a good decision to be here on the right turn bay. And now we're at a stop, but I'm going to press the accelerator here. Now this is a human intervention. So I had to press that. So now we're going straight. I think, well, let's see if it can find its way. Let's see where it will go. So we are at a red light. Now it didn't recalculate yet. Okay, so we are on a green. Now what is interesting is that I don't see FSD recalculating yet. Okay, so I'm making a lane change to the leftmost lane. Okay, it's a bit of a bumpy road here. So I might have some connection issue with the internet. It is not loading here. So I'm just reorienting the left turn. Okay, so now we have a green light. Okay, I don't know where it will go, but let's just see.
Now make a U-turn at Queens Blvd.
Okay, it says to make a U-turn, but we can't. We can't make a U-turn already from here. Okay, so we're at a green light. I think it will U-turn up ahead. Okay, so this is, okay guys, so we are at a loss. Or maybe it found a different way. Okay, so alright guys, this is the nature of testing now. I don't know where it's going, but I will just track this one until we reach the destination. So we're adding 8 minutes to our supposedly short trip. I think we're...
In 1,000 feet, take the ramp on the right towards 69th Street, Grand Avenue.
Okay, so we're gonna exit here to Grand Avenue, making a lane change.
Now take the ramp on the right towards 69th Street.
Okay, so we are making a U-turn here. I think I'm seeing a green light, so we'll be moving shortly.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 69th Street.
So now we are turning left here.
Now turn left onto 69th Street.
Okay, we didn't make it, so we'll wait for the green light. Alright, so we have a green light here now, and we are now advancing. Okay, good. So we are making a left. But we need to be on the left side
now
though.
Turn left onto Borden Avenue.
So I'm not sure why FSD is not moving to this side. Okay, now we are at a green. Hopefully we can get this space. Alright, disengage because...
Now turn left onto 58th Avenue.
Man, I was multitasking with sending a message, but I released the button, so I didn't send a complete message. Okay, so I'm gonna reactivate FSD here.
Now turn right onto Borden Avenue.
So we are at a stop. Okay, we are moving. Alright, good.
In 500 feet, turn left onto 74th Street.
So we are making a left here.
Now turn left onto 74th Street.
So we are 4 minutes away, 0.9 miles.
Now turn right onto 57th Avenue.
So I don't think we will miss the Popeyes at this route because we won't have to make other bare rights. Okay, so good. We are able to make this right turn. Okay, now there is a speed cam and FSD is slow 24, 23. So we are on a green, we are continuing crossing this light. Alright, we have a green light here. So we are at a red light.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Queens Blvd, then turn right.
So we are at an all-way. Okay, now it's our turn. Okay, good. And now we're making a right
now
here.
Turn right onto Queens Blvd.
Okay, good. Now let's see if it goes into the parking lot.
Now turn right.
Last time it did. Okay, so I'm gonna disengage now because it was confused, didn't know where to go. All right.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
So let me just give my takeaways here. So pretty much it was a very interesting drive given the fact that we have been at a loss for several times for this test. We missed the bare left to the outer Queens Blvd lanes, and so it caused a lot of recalculation and tried to make a U-turn further down under the overpass, and so it wasn't able to position itself to the left turn bay, and so I had to disengage because it's trying now to make a left turn from the lane on the right side of the left turn bay. And so I had to disengage and then reactivated it again, and we turned right to Junction Boulevard and then went back to Queens Boulevard, but then we got lost and left, and it made a left turn to, I believe, on Woodside Avenue, and then it went to the on-ramp of Long Island Expressway, I-495, and then went around and tried to make a U-turn, exited to Grand Avenue, went for a U-turn, and I had to disengage again because it's trying to make a left turn on a non-left turn bay lane. So that was something that was surprising for this. But the thing is, I'm not sure if FSD is always used on that route, so you know, I'm not so sure if it ever had that exposure. And so I had to take over and then re-engage it back again, and then it was able to go through the service road and turn left on the underpass of Long Island Expressway, and then made a right to 57th Avenue. And so it went straight and then went over here by the side of the parking lot of Popeyes, but we had some always, so that was good. But when it got here, it got confused, like where to go, where to stop. So I had to disengage at that point. So I would say it's a legit disengagement because it didn't know if it should stop or not. And then I had to drive in here in this parking lot. So this is a very interesting Popeyes. This is the longest Popeyes test I ever had. And so these are all my takeaways. Now, if you find this video helpful or of value, please like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.